It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now here's Doncic. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. Smart outside. Back to MP. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And here are the Lakers. And here's MP from outside. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Holmgren outside. The fader hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
What a pretty pass by Chet Holmgren. How about the big man finding his teammate right there?
Pass to James. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Just over a minute and a half in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's SGA missing. Pass to Doncic. Here's Smart. On the wing, MP. The 3-ball. The offensive rebound. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
Holmgren outside. Fires it from 18. And Ayton pulls it down. MP left side. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to SGA. There's the screen. 5 to shoot. Fades. And the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim. He's got 6.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Ayton. Down low. Here's Doncic. Deflected. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Smart. The 3. Thunder with a lead. On the wing, SGA. Driving in.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Lakers trail by 4. "56 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Doncic. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Doncic left side. Shot to stop the run. And he can't get that one. Thunder leading by 6. There's the triple. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Lakers trail by 6. Smart outside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Inside. Big Ted throwing it down.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
MP looking around. Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, Holmgren! The touch from range.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And stolen by Holmgren. To the left wing. Six to shoot. Takes the 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to SGA. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Lakers trail by 12. And here's MP. Doncic up top. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Steps back. For 3, he gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. 1:09 left in the second period. Pass to Smart. Oh, there's the alley. It's Smart on the wing. And And Smart nails the triple.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Jacks up a three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holmgren outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Lakers trail by 15. Back to MP. Got a hand on it. From downtown. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to SGA. Launches it. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Here's Doncic. The Thunder pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. MP outside. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. And Ayton pulls it down. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Ayton. Back to MP. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Oh, misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Now here's Doncic. And there's the lob. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And SGA throws it down.
Well, that score made possible because of a good read by Jalen Williams. This guy gets better and better as a defender.
And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That'll be a second foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Picked it. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. home. Hey, look at this, guys. It was like once he was in the air, he was staying in the air. It was just incredible. What hang time.
Doncic outside. Fires for three. The shot no good. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Soft touch off the glass. Holmgren's got 7.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
MP outside. 5 on the clock. Doncic outside. Smart for 3. Can't hit that one.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Hits the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
52. The Lakers, 20.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here are the Lakers now. Here's Ayton. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose. Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's MP. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Smart outside. From deep. Offensive board. Ayton. Holmgren with the block.
Lakers ball.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And here's MP from outside. And it's James with the jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
To the inside. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
And he sinks the second. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
He got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. On defense, the Thunder. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to MP. Smart for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Lets it go from deep. James with the rebound. And so it's the Lakers with it. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
MP outside. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
The guy says there's superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Here's MP, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
James outside. Pass to MP. Puts up a deep three. And again, the Lakers, no good. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Ball stolen. Drives to the hoop. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They trail by 38. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth. Pass to James. Here's MP. Now here's Smart. SGA covering. Jumps up, and SGA throws it down.
Now this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Knocks it loose.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
They double him with Aiden. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, SGA. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off.